in which we can express our holiness is by sharing the gospel and helping other people grow in their faith and personal relationship with Christ. In this day and age, there is no shortage of really fun and interesting things around us, that it can be really hard to find things that really serve our needs and act as a guiding light for us to navigate through our problems and issues. But you know what? One of the things we truly need is faith. Especially for young people like us who are still figuring out the world. Having faith is a guiding light that gives us strength to withstand tough situations and big problems. That's why we need to share our faith with people who might not have experienced it yet. According to Pope Francis, there are two courses of action which young people are called to in ministry. First, we need to kickstart our relationship with God, and then we need to help other people kickstart their own relationship with Christ. Hi, Ing!
Hello, is this your vlog?
Yes.
Okay. So Ash, my boyfriend and I are having some problems and I don't know.
Really? That seems like it's really bothering you. Do you want us to pray together about it?
Yes.
Okay, sure. I can show you how.
Really? Can we?
Yeah, let's go. Second, we need to make time to help our friends who have already found Christ continue to grow and mature in their personal relationship with Him. Hi, dear. Hello. Are you ready to go to Bible study?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go.
Blessed are the pure of heart, for they will see God. Taking part in small gestures of love is another way to attain holiness. According to the third chapter of Gaudete et Exsultate, the Bible relies on the heart to define our true intents, the things that we truly want and desire, independent from all outward appearances. Do everything in love as instructed in 1 Corinthians 16:14, for without actions of love there is no love. The Beatitudes serve as a reminder to treat others with the same love, care, kindness, and other virtues as we treat our loved ones. Since we are all human, we all struggle with treating even enemies or strangers with the same compassion and kindness because of our own emotions. However, we must recognize the importance of performing these acts consistently and truly without looking for recognition of rewards. Such acts have the capacity to transform individuals and groups of people in ways that would glorify God and reinforce His command to love and act in love. Next up, we have Christine.
Hey guys, so it is now my turn for the relay cam. And it probably is cliche, but I think that one of the best ways we can achieve holiness is through prayer. And no, there's no need to memorize every rote prayer. It could simply be closing our eyes at the end of the day, taking pleasure in small everyday things, and thanking God for it. Another way would be simply allotting a few minutes of our day to calmly spend time with the Lord and quietly be in His presence. If prayer through speaking is something quite hard for you to do, you may opt to write in a physical prayer journal or a digital one where you can pour out your heart's worries and desires. Another way would be writing Bible verses here in our journal that inspire us and allow us to reflect and even all our prayers to God. And remember, as Pope Francis said in his Gaudete et Exsultate, I do not believe in holiness without prayer, even though that prayer need not to be lengthy or involve intense emotions.
So for me, I grew up a little outdoorsy. So one simple but important way I believe we can attain holiness is by taking care of our environment. As mentioned by the Laudato Si, Pope Francis calls on to all of us to care for our common home. With global warming and other adverse effects of climate change, we must make it our responsibility to take care not only of ourselves, but as well as Mother Nature. Whether it be through watering the plants or simply properly disposing our trash, we too can live a life that is holy.
Hi everyone. So whenever I think of ways on how I can attain holiness, I think of the 3 E's. So what are those 3 E's? So first is embrace, second is embody, and lastly is encourage. So, in order to achieve holiness, one must embrace the responsibility towards the community, which allows us to deepen our understanding and commitment to environmental stewardship through sustainable practices. So next is embodying. So embodying the virtues in our daily lives, we are also cultivating those virtues to grow through prayer and acts of kindness. And lastly, we must encourage. We must encourage and mentor the younger generations, especially nowadays, and we must guide them towards their journey in enhancing and building their faith and relationship with the Lord. So by aiming to faithfully practice our Catholic faith through the application of the 3 E's, which is embrace, embody, and encourage, so we are able to attain holiness and build our personal relationships with the Lord our God. So not only through written teachings, but also through physical works. So thank you. That's it for today.